I'm stand up here in, next the window, and I see the allotment, but I don't. What is this? Just I see some people working and some trees, some plants, and look, it is very beautiful view. I like this view because I like trees, plants, green picture. And I remember my country in these views.
The worst humanitarian crisis of our generation. That's what the United Nations Refugee Agency has called the fallout of the Syrian civil war. It has forced half the pre-war population to leave their homes.
This is no place to walk Jordan's far eastern border. But some have no choice. It's their only way out of Syria.
In the war in Syria, many problems, but I can't tell you because I have some person in my family and some friend. Maybe I'm talk with you or I'm tell you they have problem. Yeah, because my government no free and no freedom. Yeah.
In 2015, there were awful pictures of overcrowded boats, lots of deaths in the Mediterranean. And we felt a real sense of anger and shame that our government wasn't doing more. We were casting around for something to do.
I've had an email from a friend of a friend. She thought there must be so many people, especially in leafy Surrey, who've got a spare room.
And very quickly we were asked if we would take a Syrian refugee. And so that is the way we met Khalil.
Today is very hot. The plant, it is sad. I'm relaxing here. I'm talking with the plants. Hello, how are you? Hello, sweetie. It say, I'm thirsty. Okay, no problem. And now I know what the plants is happy or not happy. Yeah? Some plants not happy because some weeds and maybe thirsty, but all my plants always happy because I careful them.
How did you find out that Khalil was so keen on growing vegetables?
We chatted through an interpreter when he first arrived because he got virtually no English, and I asked him what did he want to do, and he said, I want to grow food. You know, my father grew food. It's what we always do in our family.
With 8 years old or 10 years old, I'm always go with my dad to farm helping this cucumber. Very delicious. Tomato not ready now. Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Before the war, I jobbed in Syria in factory for the medicine. I make coated tablets. I love my job. I have home. I love my home because it is big and I have one room for me and my wife, one room for old daughters, one room for middle daughters, one room for youngest daughter. I have a dream for my home, but now it is go. When the war, my life, it's very changed, because the war, it's very bad, and I have responsible for my family. In the war, no law. Some people above the law, and some people under the law. No law. The strong, number one, and no anyone after the strong. بالحروب ما في قانون. I decide leave Syria after 1 year exactly when beginning the war. My dad is died, and my home it is broken, and my job is stop, and I can't sleep. I can't sleep because always I see my daughters is very scary. When I leave the Syria with my family on the night to Jordan, just I'm bring one bag, some clothing for my daughters. Just one bag and one daughter, youngest daughter. I'm talk with my middle daughters. She say, Daddy, I don't like this visit. She think this visit. And now 9 years. Not exactly, about 8-9 years. This visit. I'm go out Syria on what is the name? Second month. February. I'm leave Syria in February. It's very, very cold. When I leave Syria, I leave my sister and brother, and I leave my home, my photo. I leave everything. I have 3 daughters and my wife, and one daughter when I go out Syria, 5 months. She old, 5 months. The life in the camp, it's very bad for anyone, not just for me. One toilet for 10 family or 20 family, no kitchen, no beds, no anything, just some spoon and some food. I'm no problem, but the children, it's very problem. And no school, no space for play. The camp bad for the old man. Yeah? and very, very bad for the children. I don't like remember this time because it is very difficult days. Sometimes when I remember these days, I'm very bad.
We have to be really careful with all our refugee families not to quiz them, but to allow it to come out naturally, because there's obviously a huge issue of re-immersing them in the trauma. That's why the scheme is called the Syrian Vulnerable Person Scheme, and those families are taken from refugee camps and are identified as particularly needy and therefore in need of rapid transit to another country.
I'm waiting about 5 years, and in one day my phone, it is raining. One staff speak with me if I need to go in UK. I say absolutely. I need to go. I'm very happy. In this day, I can't sleep because I'm very happy with my family and with my daughters. All the family no sleep.
Thank you very much. Cabin crew, your seats for landing.
The journey from Jordan to UK, it's not difficult. Maybe I am tired and I can't sleep, but I'm very happy. I like this journey because this day I changed my life. This day I don't forget. When I beginning here, I'm not understanding English because I'm new. But when I see Steve always smiling, and I know this man, he helped me.
Yellow plum,
Yeah.
blueberry, raspberry,
Yeah.
grapes.
I think you're doing really well. You've learnt almost all of them. What's this then? What's this called?
This blackberry,
Blackberry? Well done. Brilliant.
this beans,
What are they called?
beans.
Yeah, but what sort of beans?
This,
I'll give you a clue.
yeah,
Runner beans.
broad beans, but not now in the
Yeah.
winter.
Yeah. It was overrun with brambles and stinging nettles, and we had a work party that cleared that allotment in a day, and then he just took it over. And the other allotment holders have really been supportive and encouraging, but it's not just a one-way process, them giving him things, he's supported them as well.
Hello, Danilo. Hello.
In allotment, many friends. My friend Danilo, he old, I think 85 years. He is very good man. Always speak with me and try my language.
Cucumber, some beans, your spinach over there, salad, come on, look.
Okay.
Artichokes and it's for the competition. This, of course, we need to water around there. And
But
there,
now I'm very sad for Danilo because now he has heartache and he go to hospital. I put it some water to plant in his allotment to help him. Yeah.
Earlier this year, I took him to RHS Wisley to buy plants and seeds. It was a lovely, sparkling February day, and we were in the middle of Wisley looking down on the rest of it, and he just suddenly looked up and said, "This is freedom." Wonderful moment. Sorry, I can't. It was such a pivotal moment that for me, realising how different this must be for him.
So you can see it starting to come just below the
Yeah,
flower.
they become.
Yeah, that's the start of it.
Become.
That's really exciting.
Many become. Look.
Yeah.
For me, I get a huge amount of pleasure from the garden, and it was obvious that Khalil was someone who similarly got huge stimulation from nature.
This in Arabic, bamia. Like this.
Yeah. Oh, fingers like.
When you think of a refugee camp teeming with people on top of each other, living in horrible conditions, desperate for the right sort of food, just being able to stand in space without restriction is really, really important.
Look, Steve, now here I'm put before 3 months
Yeah.
broad beans.
Yes.
Yeah? I have now in the fridge 10 bags.
I'll tell you what, you're making me very
Yeah.
depressed.
Yeah.
It works on lots of different levels. There is the simple growth of plants, which can then be used as food, and on a sort of different level that reinforces Khalil's role as the breadwinner for the family and the father role and so on. But also there's the huge connection he makes with all the other allotment holders.
Look, this courgette,
No, melon.
melon,
Type of melon. Type of melon.
melon.
Sort of. Yeah. Like a watermelon.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a
Sweet.
melon. Yeah, okay, bit bland, I think.
Mm.
The bigger things are, the less taste they have. More size, less taste, usually.
Come with me.
Yeah.
I'm put the olives. Look,
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's really healthy.
small. Now look.
Yeah.
It's interesting when they draw comparisons between where they come from and where they are now. And if there are common plants, common smells, that really helps them feel at home.
I reckon you've got brilliant soil. That's the only excuse I've got for why all your stuff looks better than mine.
No. But I think all the people, I think sometimes have positive or negative feel.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Feel positive or feel negative.
Yeah.
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 You need to put down the feel negative. Yeah?
Yeah.
I put my nerves in the floor.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're nervous.
Yeah.
Your nervousness is in the floor.
Yeah, put in the floor. I'm working on the allotment, I put the nerves on the floor.
But if I reckon it's your nervousness that you bury in the ground, all that energy comes up in the plants.
No.
Oh, that's huge, isn't it? That's really late in the year. It's fantastic. Look at that.
Steve, too much helped me and my family. I have many words to Steve, but I can't speak because I forget now. Maybe difficult.
In Arabic?
In Arabic إنه رجل محترم، رجل متواضع، يحب الخير، يساعد الناس من دون أن يتكلم بكلمة واحدة، وهو دائما ستيف بكل يعني رجل جيد بكل ما تحمل هذه المعنى، إنه رجل جيد بكل ما تحمل هذه الكلمة من معاني. He helped me in my allotment, and my allotment it is part for my life, yeah. And Steve helped me in my allotment. I'm not forget this.
it's a real. So have I made friends with? Have they become friends? That you've really touched on a difficult issue there, because there has to be a boundary. If you're a friend, that can, if you take the old definition of friendship, which is two minds coming together, if you believe what Aristotle said, that's it. It's very intimate when you say you're a friend and you're there to support each other. And with refugees, you have to be careful that you don't create dependency. That said, you can't help but like people you're working with and respect them hugely. And so the answer is yes, I'm sure there are people that I'm going to be in touch with forever.
Would you want to go back to Syria if you could?
No. No. I don't back Syria because I have family, I have daughters, and now in my country no school, no hospital, no street, no anything. I think my future and future for my daughters, for my wife here, because anything here, it has system, it has law. I like the zebra crossing. You know? Yes, I like zebra crossing. I need to grow up my daughters in this system without fear, without scary.
What have we learned? What's it taught us? I think not to be weighed down by triviality, but to be brave and to grasp the big issues and to realise just what the human condition is, that it can take so much, and yet in the end we have this need to be together, to link socially.
مهما نطول هتكون آخرتها إيه كنتي متعود إن أسمع وأفوت بس المرة دي قلبي هدوس عليه اللي في راسي إيدي نعيش بلدي خليك
When first time here, I'm teach my daughters, but now my daughters teach me.
إيدي نعيش بلدي خليك ناسي إنسان
My old daughter, she is very smart, and I dream good future for her and for her sister.
What does it mean?
It's like, yeah, it's like so his girlfriend cheating on him, so it was like, yeah, just forget her. When he talked about her, how she have cheating on him.
This allotment saved my life.
What do you mean by that?
No water, no work, no plants. And my life, same. No water, no work, no future. I love this country because I feel human here. I feel human here. Maybe some people doesn't like this, but I like this. And my daughters like this. My family like the allotment. Yeah. Maybe in the future, I need to big home and big garden.